Alright guys, here we are in the fourth match for round one of our first split format 2025 tournament. Over here we have Aura Sniper playing, I believe, Goat Control. Yeah, since BLS is only in Goat Control, so yeah. And then on the other side is Bidoof playing Odion with this set Apophis the Serpent. So let's see what happens. Let's see if Aura Sniper is able to deal with Man with the Mark like Feedron was. Or not. We're going to see a Cyber Dragon. Cyber Dragon into Caius. Don't know if I like that play. You would much rather tribute for Caius with whatever you steal off Brain Control than take the -1 by sacking your own Cyber Dragon. And that Caius is going to run straight into a Raikou that pops it. Milling 3 traps. Oof. But it's okay. That just means we can summon Anubis that much sooner. I think it was a... Oh yeah, the Caius banished the Apophis. So, I don't know why he didn't chain the Apophis. This one would have still been banished by Caius, but he could have at least set a second Apophis to get a plus off of it while he still could. And then here we see a BLS coming down into 4 back row. No way that thing survives. Yeah, Deep Prison is going to make quick work of it. And now we're still 5 cards to 5 cards in a draw past game state. This guy is playing, not necessarily playing into, oh, he is. Is he playing into Heavy Storm? Oh, he has a Judgment. Okay, yeah, he's fine. Worst case scenario, he Judgments the Heavy Storm. We're going to see him set another Raikou. Pidoof says, strongest Odion end board. Pretty accurate. And Aura Sniper is just drawing no starters, like no playmakers, really. Brain Control has to wait for your opponent to do something first. The Raikou is going to pop nothing but mill some stuff so that we can try to make a play. And I believe I just watched it mill the Anubis, which can revive itself. So that'll put some pressure on board. Swinging 3k into a Gores because we have no fear when we have 5 back row. We can simply Fiendish Chain the Gores or something. Or the token. I don't know, maybe that was a little risky. Fiendish Chain will deal with the Gores or the token, but not the other one. And you cannot Solemn Judgment Gores because it is an effect, not a special summon. Or I should say it's not an inherent summon. We're going to set Magician of Faith. Burning, oh yeah, Dark Hole on the Anubis. Pretty good value Dark Hole, and we can Magician of Faith to get it back, hopefully. Man with the Mark is going to search Verdict of Anubis, which was recycled. And so that gives us another out to Heavy Storm if it ever comes down. And Bidoof just has an insanely strong board state here. 3,000 attack with a Man with the Mark. And about to be 5 back row once he sets that Verdict he searches. And he'll probably just win next turn. Or Sniper's Hand is not going to be able to deal with 5 back row, that's for sure. Draw a Spirit Reaper. This Dark Hole is going to resolve. I guess that's fine because the Anubis can simply revive itself. Because we do have... Oh, well, once we have a 3rd trap it can, but that's easy. Judgment is going to negate the Barrow Summon, which also prevents it from banishing anything. Set Spirit Reaper, gonna return 2 traps to summon the Anubis again. And no swings. That's interesting. I don't know why he didn't attack there. What was he afraid of? Don't know. Somebody denying a Sangan search? Maybe he just wanted to wait until... Well, he attacks now. I don't know why he didn't attack last turn. Who's to say? Will Aura Sniper claw back from this 200 life point deficit? I want to say no, but anything is possible. Which of the Black Forest, excuse me, is going to search a 2nd Spirit Reaper, which is currently has no way to connect. You cannot Brain Control Anubis since it was not, well, it can be? It cannot be normal summoned or set, so you cannot Brain Control the Anubis. Rough. And we see a 2nd Anubis searching Man with the Mark. Fiendish Chain on the Spirit Reaper to let us attack over it. Oh, well, yeah, okay, yeah. Ooh. And then we're playing into our own Torrential Tribute. Interesting. Interesting. Anubis can revive itself again, of course. Cosmic Cyclone down to 2,000 life points. But if we can just land 1 attack, we win. And Anubis is going to come out and attempt to make that happen. And we still have Verdict of Anubis set, I believe. Which can negate... Yep, that'll negate the Call of the Haunted to try to save the game. Oh yeah, Call of the Haunted on Ward of the Missing Barrows will give us a big beat stick. But Verdict of Anubis is going to negate that. And we're going into game 2. Bidoof just had a very, very strong board state that whole game. He was able to get a bunch of back row down and hold on to him. Aura Sniper never saw the one Heavy Storm, and even if they did, we had Judgment or Verdict of Anubis to negate it. And now Aura Sniper is going to take first. Awkward opening hand. A little less awkward now. Brain Control is a... Ooh. I was going to say Brain Control Caius is a pretty good counter to Man with the Mark, but we're going to be discarding that Brain Control. Aura Sniper sets 3 back row, and Bidoof says, hey, that's my game plan. So true, so true. Here we see Man with the Mark coming down. And we're going to Solemn Warning that to prevent the search and prevent the immovable wall from being on the field. Premature Burial comes down, reviving the Cyber Dragon discarded off of Graceful. Does this attack hit? It does. We do 2100 damage. That back row either was not live or Bidoof did not deem it necessary to use. Oh, I really don't like this pattern of tribute summoning Caius over our own Cyber Dragon. It really is not ideal to take that -1 just for it to get negated by a back row. Very, definitely not ideal. Ooh, Tribe Infecting Virus. It's an interesting tech. Interesting tech choice. And a second one comes down, discarding Temple to pop the Caius, and now we have Anubis coming back from the grave, swinging in for 4800 damage. And unfortunately, again, no Gores. I'm not sure if Aura Sniper runs Gores or not, but if they do, we have not seen it come out yet. We're going to Link Summon into Lizardos for some reason. Banishing itself to draw a card. Interesting. Linking off these two because you know one of them can come back. Basically turning your Raikou into a draw. Basically turn the Raikou into draw 1 card instead of it just getting attacked over. Not a unreasonable play since Anubis can revive itself. Cyber Dragon's going to come down, beat over the Tribe Infecting Virus, and we set Magician of Faith, and our Brain Control is a bluff. And he takes the bait. Not bad. Here Anubis is going to come out again pretty soon, once we can fill our graveyard back up with some traps. And this BLS does not connect due to a Solemn Judgment. Magician of Faith bringing back MST to pop the 1 back row, and we attempt to attack for game. But that does let us get an Apophis, which can be activated this turn. So it will simply get beat over by the Cyber Dragon, or not. It will all the Magician of Faith's attack, and then we'll have the replay defense mode. Okay, yeah, it has defense points too. Oh, okay, this can only be activated in the main phase, so it does just have to eat the Cyber Dragon's attack, and then the Magician of Faith will connect for 300. What a close game, oh my gosh. But unfortunately, Aura Sniper has no back row to protect from this Anubis revival, which will simply attack over the Magician of Faith for 2700. I think a Gores could have went a long way. I wonder if Aura Sniper plays Gores in the main. GG. I feel those were two very close games. Unfortunately, Aura Sniper did have to tribute his own Cyber Dragon for Caius the Shadow Monarch, and I believe it got stopped both times. Or it got dealt with pretty easily both times. Bidoof says Odion is broken. This card is quite good, being that it can just keep reviving itself as long as you keep activating trap cards. Pretty good. Let's see how Bidoof continues to do in the rest of the tournament, if Odion can live up to the hype, or if Aura Sniper can get the 3-1 comeback. I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.